What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Manchester United FM24 save. Still on the beta. Again, as to why, we haven't got the graphics just yet. But like I've been saying, the game has been running pretty well. We are sitting 8th right now. We have got our game against Chelsea to play. They've got some injuries. We'll round up some things. Take a look. Chelsea... round up some results specifically. The Liverpool game, I did look back on that as well because I was calling about an offside and I thought it wasn't for, I think I was calling it like for Anthony, or as I said, I haven't looked through it too much, but it was Rashford. It wasn't like the final ball. That's the one I was looking at. But anyway, as I said, I haven't overthought about it too much. I've played a few games, and I've been playing like, I wouldn't even say necessarily another save, but technically it is, just privately playing through the game on the beta, as you do. And then, Brighton, like these couple results here are pretty significant. Yeah, Brighton, I mean, they should be wins. Sheffield United, I actually needed a game against them to see. It's not exactly the same logo. It's a bit darker. We have a bit of a darker logo, but I find it interesting they thought that was a difference enough. Essentially no shapes. It's like, we'll just make it a bit lighter and that'll do the job. But anyway, we're still going to weigh up what our content is going to be for the year. I see so many, like a lot of FM YouTubers normally talk about it on Twitter because you just want to keep the content for the content. But the traditional Let's Play saves, and especially my traditional saves as well, people have really lost that interest and like seeing the experiments and rebuilds and everything fast-paced. But the thing is, FM is not that kind of game, even though you can do that. So, like, you go on holiday, simulate a whole season, then do transfers, do that for 4 or 5 seasons. You're not really playing the game as much. And I've done those videos. I did a few last year as well on FM23. And you just don't feel like you're playing the game as much. And I feel like there's an element of losing the love for the game if you do play that way. So, I want to weigh up what I do from now. Because a handful of episodes in, the views, I know I haven't been as consistent, so consistency is important as well. But for a Man United type series as well, from the start, I'm bringing that energy to rebuild, funnily enough, or to have that FM15 vibe that we had, and that type of series. Like my energy is on that level, but then the response is not. So I was like, and it's hard when you're matching that same energy. You're matching the same thing you did then. And like I said, I've got work and other projects these days. So it's all about delegating my time. But I always love to play a bit of Football Manager and these type of things, like these type of things right here. And I might, brand this episode. How do you sell Harry Maguire? Selling Harry Maguire, something along those lines. I transfer listed him and there was only loan interests. I accepted a few, and he just rejected them. Like, sure, he didn't want it. And then Juventus came. Can we search Harry? No offers for Maguire. That's 15 days ago. So there was different loans. There was one for Juventus, and they offered like the monthly fee was a lot more. I can't remember the exact numbers, and it was like 50% of his wage as well, then a future fee. I feel like the monthly fee was like 200, 300K. And it was Juventus. So you can kind of understand the deal. Juventus, they're putting a bit more money, and Harry Maguire even rejected Juventus. And it's like, these teams are interested. And when you get the contract or you get the offer and say, okay, he's not interested in these clubs, or he is, but or Real Madrid. And it said he's more interested in Real Madrid. Harry Maguire thinks Real Madrid is going to come for him. Like, that's just funny to me. Send on a coaching call. I don't know. I'm not sure Harry Maguire will be a good coach. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, let me know. Have you been able to sell Harry Maguire? And I just thought that was perfect. I was like accepting to sell it, or let him go on a loan for the season and have that future fee, the mandatory future fee, and then he ends up going. But it's just he doesn't want to. And we had a perfect team. We had Juventus. So you would think if he doesn't want to join Juventus, like the rest of the teams, he's not wanting to join these. Mate, Burnley. If he doesn't want to join Juventus, he's not going to want to join Burnley or Everton. And like if you compare it to the English teams, but it's mad. Because we just want to let him go. And we're already in the rebuilding aspect. I told you. And mine is long form rebuilding. Diamande. See, I want to see how he progresses. Or not just see, but showcases how he does progress month to month. And you can see that development there. Because then I like to think you guys that watch get an idea and see what I do, whatever it might be. I don't think I do anything crazy. We, sign a wonder kid and give him some games and hopefully becomes a star. But yeah, we're going to get into the game against Chelsea. I know it's early in the season, but you get a win here and potentially sneak into a top 4 position. But yeah, we see where we will finish because you don't know. Chelsea's missing a few players, so I don't feel that we can have a lot of excuses here. And at home as well, I feel it's on us to go and get the result. And I did have some rotations in the last game, so switch that up a bit. See, Diamande, the games I've given him, you can see by his average rating is nothing spectacular. So bringing Martinez back in as a ball-playing defender, I think that fits him really, really well. McTominay back out. Casemiro, who's important for now. So this is where we start to think long-term. And it's the same conversation. I don't want to just end up magically showing you my transfers for next season. Like, I could easily do that, and that might end up happening, where we play a lot more off camera, because we just have to balance what works. But I want to show you the build-up to that. Like, as this season goes on, we might discover options that will be good to replace him. Not like next season. I feel he could still play next season, but 2-3 seasons from now, who's going to be that class DM? So I like the build up to what you see with the transfers and all of that. So now Højlund, we didn't play him in the last game. Rashford is Smith Rowe we tried to get in there. Well, I started him. Maybe just drop Harry Maguire completely. Then put Rashford. Yeah, I like this team. And see, Sancho, we put over there. Garnacho's had some pretty good growth. I mean, he's a wonder kid. So, he's growing. He's got player traits. He's looking very nice. Anthony, you see, he had the last match, he picked up a training injury. Martial, see, he's had a lot of interest. Not a lot, he's some interest. McTominay will drop out because we do probably end up bringing Amrabat if we make that DM change during the game. See, Sancho, if we look to switch, we probably do for Anthony. Maybe we don't start. Sancho's actually been decent, believe it or not. I mean, the average rating, you don't need to believe it or not. It says there. I touched on it last time as well. He's still got a bit in him. It's not over for him. He's 23, still got decent enough potential. So, getting some good game time into him. We'll start Anthony here, but maybe Sancho off the bench it won't be too bad at all. And again, it's another thing on that point. For me, I've always been in depth with my commentary too in Football Manager because exactly what you're seeing, there's so much detail. And that's my perspective as well, that, you want to know the reasons for all my selections. Well, not just me specifically, when you're watching someone play FM. So there we go, Reece James. See, that type of thing, if I skip that and got right into the game and you didn't know that we added some instructions for Reece James, is that so, you knowing that is I just feel like you have more knowledge in terms of, how we're heading into the game. So, and team talks, just all the little things, because that's what makes FM the game that it is. And I think it says a lot that I'm explaining that this early, or we are on the beta time of the year. So reasonable. It's interesting. Bruno has generally been very aggressive. What? I'm like wondering, okay, why is that? Why has that come to be? Let's see something on the pitch, though. And here we are, Bruno Fernandes. He has got a free kick. He sets it up. Oh, I thought it was going in the back of the net for a second. Varane. Casemiro. Some good play here. Okay, it doesn't lead to anything. So, is that a free kick? Yeah. Fernandes. Set play. Oh, Luke Shaw with the finish. Okay, we'll take that. Bit of our set play with the free kick. Short to Mount. Then finds Anthony in space. Unlucky for him not to score. And then Luke Shaw. He couldn't miss. Even on, looked like to be his opposite side there. Not bad. 1-0. Shouts or praise. Okay. Bruno is still like, I don't know why. Like, what's going on? The captain. That doesn't necessarily mean he has to be happy, but why has he been unhappy out of everyone? Luke Shaw, he's playing with some confidence now. Mason Mount, of course, it's the Mason Mount Cup. Oh, here we go. That's something I always say when, players played for both teams. Yeah, it's the Mason Mount Cup. But we'd love to go heading into the break, halftime break, 1-0 ahead. Chelsea's had more possession, but you've seen more chances from us. They don't even have an XG. There's nothing. That's tough. What's worse than having like a low XG? Not having an XG at all. That's tough. I tell you what. Okay. It's an interesting time. Interesting time in the game because it's like, okay, what do you do? Looks like Lisandro Martinez has a bit of a knock. Hampered by injury. Foot injury. I don't like the sound of that. So Diamande is going to come on. And Højlund just coming back as well. I'm going to go Smith Rowe. And Rashford up top. Smith Rowe, he's still natural over on that left side. Cuts in on the right. Fits in. I just don't want... Bruno, why are you mad? I don't want to take him off. He's captain and, one of our best players. Anthony's been poor. Bring on Jaden. Let's go to the team talk. Okay. You can't say I have faith in you from that. Point finger. There we go. Okay, there we go. Made some changes. As you can see, I feel like I should be happier. I want to be happier than I feel because we are winning this game right here. But Marcus Rashford looks done. Let's just bring on Martial. Pretty straightforward. Chelsea don't look to be threatening us, so I'm happy. I'm content. If we can just play it out from here, I think we can. Chelsea have not looked like it all day. If anything, Luke Shaw will just ease off tackles. We'll see what happens from this highlight, though. Could be very important. If Chelsea do score, I'd be very disappointed, as I said, because they haven't looked likely all day. Mason Mount goes out wide to Sancho. Some fresher legs. Yeah, he's running at the defense. Goes back into the middle for Wan-Bissaka. He has to pass this off. Yeah, it goes back to Shaw. And Smith Rowe, Martial, yes, look at our subs combining there. And that's Tony's first goal of the season. And I want him to do well, not necessarily I see him as a long-term player. I see him as probably leaving the club. But if he has a good season, and you play him enough, scores enough, he'll have some relative interest. He's got some already, which is neat. But now that kind of secures it. See, you could have been on a point where, see, now we'll shout and we'll praise Luke Shaw. Just want to make sure. Yeah. Ease of tackles, that was applied. Yeah. Luke Shaw's been very good today, actually. But it could have been before that goal, you went, oh, maybe you should make a change or two, like tactically. Nah, we stayed strong. I could notice Chelsea, like they've had more possession, but they haven't really felt like it. So I was convinced. Just getting that extra goal, I thought we probably could have played it out 1-0, but yeah, getting that second, I think, was deserving for us. Again, because if you look on the balance of possession, we still had more opportunities with less of the ball. So we were just a bit better with it, and Chelsea not as strong. I tell you what, though, I think Palmer can be a very good player. I've liked what he's shown in real life. He looks like an average player. He might have a bit of growth in him, but yeah, I think he's shown very good signs for Chelsea in real life. And Luke Shaw with the goal and solid defensive play. Onana in goal as well. Didn't concede. So he gets a 7.4. He was pretty strong. Smith Rowe coming on gets a 7.7. So yeah, he did his part. Picked up an assist. Martial goal. So he gets a higher rating than Martial. He was on the pitch for a little bit longer too. So there's always that chance. Mason Mount was very good. Look at that with the key passes and the chances. Clear cut. My issue is, how come it's called clear-cut chances created and there's 3 Cs? There should be 4 Cs. Anyway, making fun out of those little things, you know you had a good game. Because we'll happily take the 3 points and a clean sheet. That is for sure. And then, Bruno, still aggressive. Okay, because he's the team leader. Players feed off team leaders' reactions. So thankfully, Varane and Rash, see, little emotion. Okay, what can we get off this? Can we get a bit? Come on, that's better. Now let's see, if Bruno will feed off that in coming games. Yeah, happy with that. Oh, look at that. Nah, you can't see it. Because I'm just recording FM, not Steam. I got some 3 achievements. That tends to happen early in a game anyway. So as I said, there was a good chance, we would have ended up in that 4th position, getting into the top 4 early on. And see, the thing is, you imagine Bournemouth to drop. Tottenham have not picked up a point. That's wild. That's wild to me. And even City, on the same points as us so far. I don't think we've even been at our best. Arsenal's at the top. They'll be feeding off last season. They did really well for the majority of the season. So, as I said, they'll be rated really well, same as Man City. Chelsea, maybe not so, like we saw today. They were missing some players, though. You just expect Bournemouth to drop as the season goes on. So, I think, early on, we're only 5 games in, but I think we're in a good position. Liverpool have an extra game to play, but I feel like we are in a good position, especially Tottenham struggling. I know it's so early in the season, but I think they're going to find it hard to pick up from here. Because we're already 10 points clear of them. 4 points to Chelsea. I know that can be caught up on. But 10 points, Tottenham, I don't think they're in a position to challenge for top 4 as early it is in the season, being 10 points off other clubs. And like good clubs as well, not the likes of Bournemouth and Aston Villa, but ourselves, Arsenal, Man City, those types. So I'm happy with that. Mount he was pretty impressive today. I think we had an overall good performance. Lisandro Martinez, we took him off. 1 to 2 days, he'll be ready for the next game. He's all good. We don't want to risk that. Just all your standard messages. We got some clauses they're gonna pay and all of that. So guys, if you can leave your support on the video, we have got Champions League. We'll see what we'll do next for the next game. Galatasaray again, what I drifted into or ended up doing last year again, as I said, balancing my time for the videos. Just doing one less, just doing the one game instead of 2. It's about 20 to 30 minutes less of playing, which goes on top of 20, 30 minutes less of editing, and then to the uploading time and all of that. So, and an hour or so, hour to 90 minutes could sometimes be the difference of getting an episode out today or the next day. But I appreciate all you guys that are watching, and yeah, you do enjoy these episodes. Because, see, the thing is, this is what I like doing. You know? Even all we talked about, or all I talked about. This is what I like. This is how I like playing the game. When I was mentioning all about, like, the style of rebuilds, I said, like, you might start to lose interest if you're not playing the game properly. If you're just not playing the way you love the game more than anything and what you've known. Or that's speaking from my own personal perspective. Like, yeah, this is what I love. Not just going to press now and, yeah, simulate the rest of the season. Yeah, I feel you lose a lot out of that. But, yeah, because I love all the little things and, yeah, specific performances and going on little runs where you're controlling the game as well and making those respective changes, like to seal the win. Yeah, Martial and the players getting involved. Yeah, it's like you feel happy after that. You made the right decisions to play out that result. So anyway, leave your thoughts up in the comments section. And yeah, I'll look to get the next episode out as soon as possible. Again, if you can leave all your feedback, leave all your thumbs up, your comments, get that interaction up for the videos. I really do appreciate the support. It does motivate me to just play the game a bit more, prioritize some extra time for FM. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you guys will enjoy this series. It's still going to be up in the air how long we will do it, because I said I absolutely love this. I love playing the game this way, but we're going to judge. We're just going to make an educated decision as we go on. But if I'm enjoying it, we're going to keep doing it. But if it completely dwindles off, you just have to balance the time accordingly. So hopefully you guys understand that. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the save itself so far. So yeah, hopefully you can keep that going. I'll see you in the very next one.